What up, y'all? It's your girl, Robin the Heart, and we're here at DTLR Orlando, Florida, and we got a special guest in the house, PNB ROCK. How you doing today?
Just vibing, you heard me? It's cooler.
Yeah, so you've been in Florida for a few days now, right? You were in Tallahassee, Tampa, now you're here in Orlando, rocking out.
Florida tour going on right now. This is my last day, yeah.
Have you enjoyed yourself here?
Yeah, hell yeah. Florida's lit. I fuck with Florida. OD.
We're glad to have you, of course. Florida loves you. So, first off, congratulations on having not one but two songs on the soundtrack of the near Fear of the Furious. So, that's big.
Yeah, hell yeah. Just another stepping stone. You feel me?
Were you surprised when they, picked not just one, like I said, but two songs to put on there?
Hell yeah. I would never even expected one. You feel me? But you lit. Yeah.
So you haven't been doing music that long, right? It's only been a few years, correct?
Yeah, like 3 years.
Yeah. So, I would think it's safe to say that your life has probably changed drastically in just 3 years. Yeah.
I've been through a lot of obstacles. Before I was making music, I was homeless, you feel me? So it was like, shit happened fast, but at the same time, it was a lot of work done, you feel me?
So, yeah, I know that you had been locked up, and now you are obviously out, and you got signed by Atlantic Records. You're over here, doing tours, and you're a, known artist now in all in 3 years. That's sensational. So,
Me and my team, I appreciate it. Me and my team just put in a lot of work, just grind it out, got the fan base, you feel me, to where they help me spread the music. I don't really even gotta go as much hard as I used to, you feel me? Fans just go hard with this shit.
Do you have any words of advice for anyone who has been in the music game for a long time, or who I don't want to say actually in the game, but who's been making music for a long time, but they haven't, took off in 3 years like you, and they're still trying to make it, and they're actually talented? What would you suggest that they do?
Anybody an artist, anybody trying to do anything, you feel me? Just attack your social media, you feel me? That's pretty much what I did. I started off on Instagram, shout out to Instagram, you feel me? They got me lit. I just was putting videos up and people liked the sound, you feel me? Built up a little whereas people wanted a mixtape, I just kept putting little samples out. I just kept doing it. I don't know, but I just attacked all my social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I just promote myself on all of that shit. Just go hard with it because that's a good platform for people to get lit. You feel me? You could be anybody on social media. You feel me?
Yeah, social media is everything nowadays. So again, I know that you have been locked up for a few years. Is it safe to say that, going through your situation has kind of saved you to put you in the situation that you're in now?
Hell yeah. If I wouldn't have got locked up and did 33 months upstate, nobody would be here right now. Fucking no meet and greet, none of that shit. I ain't know what I was gonna do, you feel me? I just was at a point where my life, I just was I gotta do something, you feel me? And I always knew I fucked with music. I just gave it a try. People was up there doing it. I just wanted to see if I could do it.
Obviously, you proved that you can. Oh. And then I heard you say in another interview that you always knew that you could sing, but you never really did it at first because, you're on the streets. That's not really that was the look for it.
I ain't think my friends would think that was cool, you feel me? We out here fucking robbing and jugging and finessing, and next day you singing they don't even add up. You feel me? But no, I just try to my singing ain't traditional singing. I talk about everyday stuff. You feel me? I could be singing about a girl one day and then singing about how I'm people struggling the next day. You feel me? It's just I sing about everything. So not your traditional R&B singing how I thought it would be at first. You feel me? So I just switched it up.
You're doing it, but I know in one of your interviews you had said that you really started, working on your music when you were locked up, and you would see everyone else there working on music. So were you surprised to see that, a bunch of dudes, you thought your friends wouldn't accept you for it, but you see a bunch of dudes locked up and they're singing?
They was singing, they was singing some street shit. It was different. I was oh no, I could rock with this, you feel me? Because they ain't in here pouring out their heart. It is, but it ain't what I thought it was gonna be. You feel me? They was talking about stuff that they did in life and stuff that they've been through and jail stuff. It was shit that everybody in the jails is going through. You feel me? Because pretty much everybody going through the same thing when you're locked up. Your family, a lot of people family don't be there for them, friends don't be there for them. You feel me? It's you fend for yourself in jail. People was talking about that up there. You feel me? I was going through that, so I can relate, and I just felt I could do the same thing. You feel me? Because I was younger and more hip. You feel me?
And that's another thing I was going to say. Obviously, you know, now with your success, it's not necessarily your job, but you're obviously looked at whether you want to be or not. So do you think that it's almost your job to be a role model, especially to the boys who are, you know, getting in trouble, and that was kind of you, and now, you know, you turned your life around? Do you think you're supposed to be a role model to them?
Like a double entendre, like, cause like I got kids like this, you feel me, like at the shows and stuff, like, and I know that they look up to me, you feel me, like they look up to stuff that I do, you feel me, but at the same time, like, I'm still in the mix, you feel me, because like I still got people that's in the streets, I still got people that's in jail, you feel me, like I just got a jail call, you feel me, I still got to interact with these people, and it's like I'm still me at the same time, you feel me, like I just so happen to know how to make music, and I just be having to articulate that and like know that, damn, I got kids watching me, so I can't put that video up where like I'm talking about doing what I want to do to somebody that did something bad to somebody that I know. You feel me? Like I can't do that no more. Like just the other day when the old man got shot, the Facebook killer bull, like I made a little video about that. Like I had my little guns up, and I'm like, man, like why he don't come do that to somebody like me? You feel me? And I got in trouble for that. You feel me? Because like kids be watching my shit, man. I be having to keep mine. It's hard, but you know I try. Yeah.
All you can do is try, and again, that just shows how much your life has changed so drastically that now you have to be mindful of things you say and post. But so I know that you know, you just recently dropped Going Through the Motions, and you're working on your next project. So when should that release?
We working on it, and it's probably coming out like July, like June, July. Like I'm pushing fast because like I got everybody on me, like the eyes is on me, and I just want to keep my foot on the gas. Like I want everybody to like know that I ain't playing with this shit. You know? I'm still coming with the same type of music. Like people thought I was gonna be done after Going Through the Motions or even RM3. Like people keep thinking like I'm not gonna outdo myself, but like it just, I ain't saying I'm the best, but it's just like it happens naturally, and my sound just keep evolving and keep growing. You feel me? So I'm blessed.
For you, and then also you're gonna do something with A Boogie, right? You guys are gonna put a project together. Do you have a date on that?
We don't got a date because it's pretty much done, but it's like he about to drop and I'm about to drop, so we trying to figure out like what's the perfect time for us to drop a group project as opposed to like fucking up what he got going on and fucking up what I got going on, because like he on tour for his TBA right now still, and I'm just now going on tour for Going Through the Motions. Like it's just the timing, you feel me? Like an XXL about to come out, we trying to figure out we gonna be on that, you feel me? Like it's a whole bunch, you feel me? Yeah.
So we're definitely going to be looking out for that. So one last thing, I know that you have opened up a burger joint, right, in Philly? That is so dope. So I think it's cool to see that off rip, like you are knowing to invest your money in other places. Like, can you speak on the importance of that? Because I don't think people realize that that's a smart move.
Hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I first got signed, like I fucked up a lot of bread because like I ain't never had no money, and it was like I had it, so I was wanting to do a lot of shit. Then I started looking at shit, and my manager was telling me like, "Damn, you gotta slow down because like you spending too much money." And I started like peeping shit, like, "Damn, like there's a lot of motherfuckers that had like hits and shit, but now like you look at them and they don't got shit." You feel me? Like I had to slow down. I just think about like this don't last forever. You feel me? Like everybody got their time frame, whereas though like you gotta just hit it and get everything that you can and then go. You feel me? Like so. Well, I got money and stuff. I'm like, fuck it, I might as well invest. Like I got properties now. Like as far as like I'm trying to be like a landlord. You feel me? Like just put my money in something that's gonna make money every month without me doing nothing. Like I just can chill and just, even if I don't make music, like I'm gonna have something. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like that's pretty much what I'm doing. Like in Philly, you got Burger Lane. New Lane is me. That's me and my manager here over there. We came together and you feel me? We put together New Lane, and we got Burger Lane. This is like a hip hop restaurant. You feel me? Like you go there, you get your burgers and your fries and your shake. You got your PNB Rock burger. You got your MF and Love burger. It's like everybody in my team got their own special burger that they made. Yeah, it's just fun. You go in there, you have fun. You feel me? Like, and you get your stuff, and like it's a good experience when you go to Philly. Yeah.
Well, now I gotta go to Philly just to go to your spot. So, no, but we appreciate you being here. We have lots of people who want to meet you. We're looking forward to seeing the show tonight. Anything else you want to tell us that we need to look out for, where we could follow you if you're not already following? Well, she should be.
Nah, man, I'm just continue to like watch the growth of PNB Rock. You feel me? Like you can stay on my Instagram, my YouTube. Everything is like in front of your face for you to just see it like this. Just stay tuned. So, yeah.
Stay tuned. So stay tuned, PNB Rock, and make sure you're keeping it locked with me, Robin the Heart.